Olympic champion Carl Lewis is the latest celebrity to throw a tantrum over Trump's election victory. And he's done so by declaring he's no longer going to be posting on X. Lewis made the announcement on Twitter, ironically, saying, "I've made the decision to leave X at the end of November. You can follow me on Blue Sky. It's clear that this site and its owner have no interest in my shared humanity, so there is no reason to use it." What made me laugh, Brad, was that just a few days earlier, Carl Lewis, who's so committed to shared humanity, that he retweeted a message saying, "I can no longer be friends with anyone who voted for Trump this time. I don't care what their excuse." Brad, these people aren't committed to free speech or diversity or inclusion or democracy. They just want the whole world to be an echo chamber in which their views are never challenged.
They really do, and it's honestly pitiful and pathetic. You don't need to announce that you're quitting a social media platform, first of all. That is so dramatic and so narcissistic and attention-seeking. No one cares. No one was eagerly waiting with bated breath for your next post, dude. Like, you're famous for being an athlete, not because your words of wisdom on X bless America every day. And I'm so sick of them pretending that disagreeing with them is denying their humanity. It's not. And also, you seem to have very little problem denying dignity or the humanity of people who disagree with you if they're Republicans, independents, moderates. If they're not all on board the left-wing social progressive train, you have no problem denying their humanity, calling them every name under the sun, wanting them canceled, throttled, shut down, silenced, denied their rights. I'm so sick of this. Just like the celebrities announcing they're leaving our country, good. Delete your account. Don't come back. Leave. Take a one-way ticket. Seriously, there's so many people all over the world who would love to be Americans and love to have the freedom of speech and the basic rights that we take for granted here. I just have so little time for people who take it for granted. Please, don't let the door hit you.
100%. See you later, Charles, I say. Now, after a thundering defeat, Kamala Harris is now on vacation in Hawaii. Have a listen to this.
To Hawaii while DNC staffers are just wondering what they're going to do for work?
The vice president has taken time off to go spend time with her family. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think she deserves some time to be with her family and to have some downtime. She has worked very hard over the last 4 years, and her taking a couple of days to be with her family, good for her.
Brad, there's been some criticism about the optics of this, given hundreds of Democrat National Committee staffers were laid off following the election result. Is this a bad look in your view?
Well, I don't know that it matters if it's a bad look or not, because Kamala Harris is done. She's cooked. She's toast politically. And also, the vice president doesn't do much anyway, right? So she's taking a few days off from attending funerals on behalf of the president or overseeing procedural motions in the United States Senate. So it's not like the gears aren't going to keep turning without her. I tend to think the further away she is from the halls of power, the better. So I think she should take a vacation from now until January 20th. And then forever after that, a vacation from politics. But in seriousness, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. She totally bombed and destroyed this campaign by making some of the most ridiculous choices, just passing up the opportunity to go on Joe Rogan and reach millions of men and independents and moderates, the very people who lost her the election, being fake, having dozens of different positions on the issues, no one knowing what she believed, cackling randomly like a hyena, unprovoked at the most bizarre times. She deserves a permanent vacation from politics because this isn't her thing, and it's crazy that she ever got this far along in our political system in the first place, honestly.
Yeah, well, Brad, I would have thought it's a good thing that the US are getting a holiday from her. So there's that. Brad Polumbo, thanks for once again helping us to make sense of the United States.